Hello everyone, welcome to Cyberscoop TV. Greg Otto, your managing editor here. We're coming to you from the floor of the 2018 RSA conference, and I'm talking with Justin Harvey, the managing director for Accenture's Incident Response Program. Justin, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, great to be back.
Accenture just had a report come out around cyber resiliency. I would love to hear some of the top line items and what you guys have found.
Sure thing, it's the 2018 Accenture Cyber Resilience Report is unique in the sense that it's not your typical report with a bunch of threat intelligence or a lot of observations from deep in the trenches, which you normally see from a lot of vendors. It's actually sourced from our largest clients in the world. We surveyed over 4,600 executives around the world, 15 countries, and we asked them questions not only about security, about how confident they are, how many attacks that they've been defeating, about their budgets, but we also, we want to pull back the layers of the onion one more area and talk about how they are managing their cyber defense and cyber security programs as it relates to the business objectives that they're trying to reach or to meet.
Okay, so, and we were talking earlier about some 5 key points that you had found. What exactly are you learning from businesses in the way that they're operating?
So before I get to the 5 key points, I think it's important to note here that we're seeing confidence rise.
Oh, good.
I think we're starting to see a watershed moment where organizations are getting a little bit better at defending against targeted and commodity-based attacks, and I think in large part that's due to more of a skilled workforce that is entering into these organizations, and we're also seeing being able to use some innovative breakthrough technologies. I don't want to place too much emphasis on artificial intelligence and machine learning, but certainly AI, ML, and automation is playing a big key part of that. The 5 areas that we are finding as a trend in order to achieve that cyber resilient state. See, I love that word resilient. It's not only are you defending, not only are you preventing, but the big trend that I see with my customers, clearly I'm working with them on their worst day, is that they want to restore service as fast as possible.
Right.
They want to get back to business operations, and to do that, the word resilient really identifies with them. So those 5 key areas that we have found in order for organizations to become more cyber resilient, the first is getting back to the basics, doing the basics in a strong way. I'm talking about asset management. I'm talking about monitoring and having an excellent security operations capability paired with incident response, the application of threat intelligence, multi-factor authentication. I can't tell you enough, Greg, how I am Jack's complete lack of surprise, to use a Fight Club reference, where I'm going in to an organization that don't have multi-factor authentication. You've got to do the basics first to have a strong foundation. The second one would be think like an adversary. This is something that I feel like our organization does very well. We actually employ, well, we don't employ adversaries, we employ adversary-minded people. From our red team to our incident response, you have to think like an attacker or an adversary in order to defend against those types of people in the real world. Because if we can think it, if we can do it, imagine what the adversary is doing. The third is something I mentioned earlier, which is employing breakthrough technologies, so artificial intelligence, machine learning, and particularly what I find is one of the hot topics here at RSA this year is SOAR, security orchestration and automation around response. So those types of technologies are really helping drive costs down, but also bring up efficacy. The fourth area would be focus on being proactive. Hunting your environment, looking for not only applying known bad or applying threat intelligence to your environment, but focusing on what's anomalous, focusing on what's suspicious, and going to find the enemy before they find you. And then the final piece to that is one of the great things about the report is that a CISO or a C-suite or a board member from a large organization could pick up this report and understand it. And the theme here is that CISOs, Chief Information Security Officers, need to make the pivot from not only thinking about technology, not only thinking about risk in terms of technology, but they need to be able to translate that to the boardroom. They need to be able to translate that to the C-suite. The C-suite doesn't understand usually what malware is. Is it targeted? Is it not? Is it commodity? What they need to understand is what is the impact to the business, and those are the key things of the report.
Great, Justin. Appreciate your insight. Thanks for stopping by and talking with us about
Thanks
the report.
very much, Greg.
For all of our videos, check out our YouTube channel, and for more on everything cybersecurity, check out cyberscoop.com. I'm Greg Otto. Thanks for watching.